Hello friends and fellow yogis, welcome to Nicely Done Yoga. This video is recorded in Thailand on the beautiful island of Koh Yao Noi in a beautiful yoga retreat called Island Yoga. I hope you enjoy the class. We're gonna start this class on a pillow with a block in supported hero pose. And just sit comfortable on your knees with your toes tucked. And just take a moment to arrive on your mat. Place your hands on your knees, palms facing up. And just take a moment to tune into your breath. Tune into your body. Just notice how you're feeling today. Just take a deep inhale, slowly exhale. Try to clear your mind of any lingering thoughts. And release your toes. Take a deep inhale, slowly exhale. And on your next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Reach all the way up, hands touch, and hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, give yourself a nice stretch. Hands touch and twist to the left. Right hand comes to your left knee and look over your left shoulder. On an inhale, lengthen, and on an exhale, try to twist a little deeper. And come back to center. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Hands touch and twist to the right. Left hand comes to your right knee and look over your right shoulder. Deep inhale and slowly exhale. And come back to center. And on the inhale, reach your right hand back on the mat and swing your left arm over, lifting the hips up, creating a deep back bend. And come back to center. And go to the other side. Placing your left hand on your ankle, reaching the right hand over your head, creating a deep back bend, lifting the hips forward and up. And sit back down. Interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. And on exhale, bend forward, chin the chest, rounding the back. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. And exhale, fold forward, pulling your belly in. And inhale, come back up and open up your arms into cactus. And release your hands down. And swing your arms back one by one. Releasing the tension in your shoulders. Just let your arms flap backwards. Keep going. Just throw your arms back. And release. And cartwheel the arms backwards. Just rotate your arms round and round. Like you're swimming on your back. And swing your arms forward as fast as you can, like a windmill. Like you're swimming on your belly. And release. And come back up. Place your cushion and your block to the side. And open up your knees. Toes are touching and fold forward into a child's pose. Forehead's resting on the mat. And your chest is sinking down. Releasing all the tension in your lower back. And come onto your fingertips. Creating a nice stretch in your shoulders. And try to relax. And push into your hands and flow forward into an upward facing dog. Look up to the sky, shoulders rolling back, hips are lifted. And bend the knees. And come back forward. And thread the needle to the side with hovering knees. Keep moving back and forth with your arm moving to the side. And go a little deeper. Really stretching out your shoulder, bending the knees. Reaching to the side. And drop your knees coming into a table. And inhale coming into a cow while you rotate your shoulders back. Dropping your chest up and down. Rotating the shoulders. Releasing all the tension in your upper back. Inhale. And on exhale, come into a cat, push the floor away from you, and inhale, arch the back into a cow, and exhale, round the back into cat. Inhale, cow, push the hips back, and flow forward into a cat, coming up into an upward facing dog, and flowing back into child's pose, and flow through a cat back into upward facing dog. Look up to the sky, and come back into child's pose, flow forward through cat into upward facing dog. Tuck your toes and push back into a downward facing dog. Lengthen through the shoulders, straighten out your knees, pushing your sit bones up to the sky, and try to push your feet into the mat. And bend the knees, look between your hands, and jump forward into Malasana, Yogi Squat. Your feet are in 45-degree angle, your knees are bent. Place your right hand forward and reach your left hand up into a twist. And reach your right hand back, grabbing your left hand, coming into a bind, opening up the chest, look up. And keep breathing and try to keep your balance. Really try to open up your chest in this pose. And come back forward. Place your left hand in front of you and reach your right hand up to the sky, coming into a twist. Opening up the chest. And reach your left hand back, grab it with your right into a bind and open up the chest, look up. And try to keep your balance, keep breathing, keeping your focus. And really try to open up your chest. And come back forward, release, straighten out your legs, open up the legs a little wider, and grab your elbows, coming into ragdoll, and sway from side to side, releasing all the tension in your lower back. Just let gravity do all the work, and release your hands, place your fingertips on the floor, and come onto your heels of your feet, bending one knee at a time, swinging your hips from side to side, creating some mobility in the hips and in the knees. Keep moving your feet up and down. And slowly move to one side into Skandasana, balancing on your toes, stretching out your hamstring, and swing to the other side, balancing on your right toes. Nice deep stretch in your hamstrings. And sway to the right. And come back to center. Open your legs a little wider. Place your left fingertips on the ground and swing your right hand up to the sky. And switch your hands. Swing your left hand up to the sky. And swing your right hand up to the sky. Keep switching up your hands, creating a nice twist in the spine. Opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders, opening up the spine. And reach your left hand up one more time. And release down. Open up your legs as wide as you can. And continue. Place your left hand on the mat. Swing your right hand up, but stay a little longer this time. And place your right hand down. Swing your left hand up to the sky and stay a little longer, creating a nice deep stretch in your hamstrings, in your shoulders, and in your spine. And come back up. Bend your right knee to the side, coming into a warrior 2. Front knee is bent 90-degree angle, sinking the hips down. Back is straight, looking over your fingers, and place your fingers on the mat. Drop your knee down, coming into a low lunge. Hands up to the sky, and your knee is straight above your ankle. Place your right hand down on the mat and reach your left hand up to the sky, coming into a twist. Looking up towards your fingers. And release your hand down. Place your right hand on the inside of your right foot And push your right shoulder against your knee, reaching your left hand up to the sky. And reach your left hand over your head, extending your arm forward, coming into an extended side angle. Feeling a nice stretch from your toes up to your fingers. And lift yourself back up into a warrior 2. And flip your front palm up to the sky, coming back into a reverse warrior. Looking up towards your hand, creating a nice back bend. Keep your knee in a straight line over your ankle. And come back up, straighten out your front leg and bend forward into Trikonasana triangle pose. Reaching your left hand up to the sky and look up towards your fingers. And keep breathing, keep your balance. And lift yourself back up and swing your arms back into reverse triangle. Keep your legs nice and straight. Keep your body in one line, as if you're flat against the wall. Bend your front knee, come back into warrior 2. And turn your right foot facing the side of your mat. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Interlace your hands behind your back, lengthen through the spine and fold forward. Pushing your arms and your fists forward, creating a deep stretch in your shoulders. And trying to release the head down to the mat. Keep your legs strong and straight. And maybe place your hands under your ankles or your calves. Anywhere you can reach. Anywhere that's in your practice. Never force yourself, just take care of your body. Listen to your body and practice with ease and comfort. And when you're ready, place your hands onto your waist and slowly lift yourself back up. Bend your left knee to the side and come back into warrior 2. Going to the other side. And drop your right knee down, turning into a low lunge. Hands up to the sky, little back bend. Keep your knee straight above your ankle. And keep breathing, keep your balance, keep looking up to the sky. And place your right hand on the mat, swing your left hand up to the sky, looking towards your fingers into a nice little twist. Keep breathing, keep your focus. And place your left hand down in the inside of your foot, coming into a side angle B. Reaching your right hand up to the sky, keeping your right leg nice and straight, keeping your body strong. Shoulders are stacked on top of each other. And extend your right hand over your head forward, coming into an extended side angle. And look up to the sky. And slowly lift your body back up, come back into a warrior 2. Front knees bent to 90-degree angle, looking over your middle finger. And flip your front hand up to the sky, coming back into a reverse warrior. Creating a nice deep back bend, looking up towards your fingers. And come back forward into warrior 2. Straighten out your front leg and bend into Trikonasana triangle pose. Reaching your right hand up to the sky and looking up towards your fingers. Keep your balance, keep your focus, keep your legs nice and straight and strong. And come back up, swing your arms back into reverse triangle with a nice little back bend. Keep your legs nice and straight. And bend your front knee back into warrior 2, keeping your body in a nice alignment. And release your hands down to the mat, step back into a plank. Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, keep your hips lifted, roll your shoulders back. And exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Lengthen through the shoulders, try to straighten out your legs. If your knees are slightly bent, that's totally fine. Whatever feels good in your practice. And on your next inhale, raise your right foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. Pushing strong into your hands, keeping your balance. Lengthen through your shoulders. And step your right foot forward, and the outside of your hands coming into a lizard. And drop your left knee to the mat. And place your right hand on your knee and push your knee open to the side. Opening up the chest and look up to the sky. Creating some space in your hips and stretching out your hip flexor. And bend your left knee. And try to grab your foot with your right hand and push it towards your thighs. Keep your balance, keep your focus, and keep breathing. Slow, long breaths. And slowly release. Place your hands on the mat and come onto your elbows, coming into a full lizard. And try to sink the hips down. Try to calm your mind. Tune into your breath. Slow breathing in and out. And tuck your toes, come back onto your hands, step your foot back into a plank, chaturanga, inhale upward facing dog, looking up to the sky, rolling your shoulders back, and on an exhale push back into downward facing dog. And drop your knees, chin and chest to the floor into Astangasana and slide forward into Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Keeping your elbows in, creating a nice stretch in your lower back, looking up to the sky, opening up the chest, and sit back into Child's Pose. And fold your forehead to the mat. And take a deep inhale. And on an exhale, tuck your toes, push your hips up to the sky, coming into a downward facing dog. Lengthen through your shoulders, stretching out your hamstrings. And on your next inhale, push into your hands and raise your left foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing. Keep your balance. And step your left foot forward next to your hands, coming into lizard. And drop your right knee down. Place your left hand onto your knee and push your knee open to the side, opening up the chest, look up to the sky. Creating some space in your hips and in your hip flexor. And bend your right knee, grab your foot with your left hand and push it into your thigh. Looking up to the sky, try to open up your chest. Keep your balance, keep breathing, keep your focus. Slow, deep breaths in and out. And slowly release your foot, come back to center, coming onto your elbows, sinking into a full lizard. Keep your focus, keep breathing, try to calm your mind. Forget all your worries, leave your troubles behind. And slowly push into your hands, come back up, tuck your toes, step your foot back into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog. Looking up to the sky, opening up the chest, rolling your shoulders back. And sit back onto your heels, fold forward into Child's Pose. Forehead's resting on the mat, and your arms are resting next to your body. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. Take a moment to rest. Recharge your body. And place your hands back forward, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up to the sky, coming back into downward facing dog. pushing into your hands, and on your next inhale, raise your left foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing. Keep your balance. And bring your left leg forward, more or less parallel with your hands, coming into a pigeon pose. Opening up the chest, and place your left hand in the middle of your mat and reach your right hand back into a twist, looking over your right shoulder. And slowly come back to the front and fold all the way down, coming into a lying pigeon. Resting your forehead onto your arms. And try to relax down your breathing. Slowly in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And slowly come back up. Tuck your toes, step your foot back into a plank. Chaturanga, inhale upward facing dog. And on an exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Push into your hands, and on your next inhale, raise your right foot up to the sky. Coming into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing. Keep your balance. Try to reach your leg up as far as you can. And bring your leg forward, more or less parallel with your hands, coming into a pigeon. Sit up straight, open up your chest, sink the hips down. Lengthen through the spine and place your right hand in the middle of the mat and reach your left hand back, coming into a twist, looking over your left shoulder. And come back to the front and fold all the way down into a lying pigeon. Resting your forehead onto your arms and slow down your breathing. Slowly in and out and relax. And slowly come back up. And tuck your left toes, step your right foot back, coming into a plank. Chaturanga, inhale upward facing dog. Looking up to the sky, and exhale downward facing dog. Pushing your sit bones up to the sky, lengthening through the shoulders and pushing your feet into the mat. Bend your knees and jump forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. And on your next inhale, swipe your hands to the mat, coming into a chair pose. Sinking your hips down like you're sitting in a chair. Keep your back straight, looking up towards your hands. And bend your knees, coming onto your toes into a cosmic egg. Hugging your knees into your chest, balancing on your tippy toes. Try to keep your balance. And maybe fold your forehead towards your arms. But most important is to keep your balance. And sit back down on the mat. Bend your knees, roll onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And from here we're going to come into a reclined shoelace pose. So we're going to cross the knees, the left knee crosses over the right, so that your left knee is facing your chest and your right knee is facing the sky. And from here grab your feet and pull your feet open to the side. But please don't hurt yourself. Don't pull too hard, just stay gentle in this pose. Never strain yourself. But you should feel a nice stretch in your glutes and in your thighs. And keep breathing, taking a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And slowly release and hug your knees into your chest. And switch your legs. Crossing your right knee over your left, so your right knee is facing your chest and your left knee is facing the sky. Grab your feet and pull your feet open to the side, creating a nice stretch in your glutes and in your thigh muscles. Squeezing the knees together and try to relax. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And slowly release. Hug your knees into your chest, nose towards your knees. And release your feet down on the mat. And place your right foot on your left knee. And push your right knee away from you with your hand, creating some space in your hips. And interlace your hands behind your left leg and pull your legs into your chest, coming into reclined pigeon pose. And push your right elbow against your right knee to create a deeper stretch. And slowly release your foot back on the mat and let your left knee drop to the side, but keep your right knee standing and reach your right hand over to the right corner of your mat, elongating the muscles in your side. And look over to the right side. And keep breathing slowly in and out. And try to relax in this nice supine twist. And slowly come back to center. Release your feet to the mat and place your left foot onto your right knee and push your left knee away from you with your hand, creating some space in your hips. And interlace your hands behind your right leg and pull your legs into your chest, coming into a supine pigeon. And try to relax, breathe normal in and out. And slowly release your foot down and drop your right knee to the side, but keep your left knee standing. And reach your left hand to the left corner of your mat, elongating the muscles in your left side. And try to relax. Try to breathe slowly in and out. And slowly come back to center. Release your feet and hug your knees into your chest. And prepare to come into your final posture, Shavasana. Let your feet fall open to the side. Hands are resting next to you, palms facing up. And take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, let everything go. And relax your whole body. Relax your toes, relax your feet, relax your knees, relax your hips, relax your lower back, relax your chest, relax your upper back, relax your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your fingers. Relax your head, relax your jaw, your forehead, your eyes, and the crown of your head. slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Start moving your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring some movement back into your body. Interlace your fingers, give yourself a nice stretch overhead. Take a deep inhale, bring some breath back into your body. Hug your knees into your chest. And roll onto the right side of your body. Placing your head onto your hands as a little pillow. And whenever you're ready, push yourself back up, coming into a seated position, either cross-legged or in half lotus. And place your hands on your knees and take a moment to tune into your body, tune into your breath. Take a deep inhale, slowly exhale. And rub your hands together, create some heat. And place your hands onto your eyes, calming down the nervous system. And try to tune into your energy, tune into your body. And rub your hands together one more time. And place your hands onto your heart. And thank yourself for showing up today for this beautiful practice in this beautiful retreat. Nicely done. And Namasté. I hope you enjoyed the class and feel free to like, share and subscribe. And see you in the next class. And I wish you an amazing day.